So, this article here isn't brand new, but it's talking about something that's coming up for us sooner than later. Shia Lebouf's assault case lands April 2023 trial 3 years after FKA Twigs filed lawsuit. Back from May 3rd, 2022. I hope I'm getting his name right. I looked it up on mojo.com. That's how they say it. Doing my best. Not super concerned. I'll just call him Shy for now. Here we go. Twigs, whose real name is Talia Deborah Barnett, filed a lawsuit against Honey Boy co-star Lebouf in December 2022, alleging the Transformers actor inflicted emotional distress and assaulted her. Twigs also accused Lebouf of sexual battery. The case will now appear in front of a judge on April 17th, 2023, as Rolling Stone confirmed. If you guys are watching this video now, you know the New Year's is coming up in about 3 or 4 days or something like that. So I'm going to expect more news about this as we move forward. I don't know many details. Going to try to learn as we go. But I do know, to some extent, he admitted it. He's not fighting and denying every claim. Now, I'll assume he might deny certain claims, how certain things happen, but if he's admitting what he did, that's a good thing for me. Obviously, you know who won't admit anything ever moving forward, and she says she won't admit anything ever moving forward. The gaslighting has gone on long enough here, and it's time to hold Shia Lebouf accountable. Twigs' lawyer, Brian Friedman, told the outlet, "My client wants a trial date." Cellophane singer Twigs previously told the New York Times after filing the lawsuit that she hopes to raise awareness on the tactics that abusers use to control you and take away your agency. Twigs alleged Disturbia star Lebouf choked her, threatened to crash the car they were both in, and knowingly gave her a sexually transmitted disease. Stylist Karen Foe also cited claims of abuse against Lebouf in the New York Times piece. Lebouf denied the claims, and as we know, the New York Times and things like that aren't always the best places to get accurate information from. "I'm not in any position to tell anyone how my behavior made them feel," Lebouf told New York Times at the time. "I have no excuses for my alcoholism or aggression, only realizations. I have been abusive to myself and everyone around me for years. I have a history of hurting the people closest to me. I'm ashamed of that history, and I'm sorry to those I hurt. There's nothing else I can really say." So there you go. I'm not going to say, okay, he's off the hook, no problem here, but admitting it is a huge thing. I've said over and over here, could you guys imagine if Amber admitted what she did, came out, said she was sorry? It would definitely help a lot of people actually get sympathy. If she said, like, I've had, mental issues, I really have a problem, I didn't know what I was doing, but I did it, that would be a big step in the right direction, and I'd have no choice to elevate her a little bit, in my opinion, just a little. So that's kind of what he's doing. I'm not a fan, not even close. The only thing I remember him from was Indiana Jones' son in Indy 4 or something like that. So trust me, I'm no fan, just saying. In a separate email to the outlet, Lebouf stated that many of the allegations are not true, but that Twigs and fellow accusers should have the opportunity to air their statements publicly and accept accountability for those things I have done. Lebouf also noted at the time that he was not cured of his PTSD and alcoholism. All right, so that's exactly what I was thinking. He'll probably deny some, but admit some, which is still probably realistic. I'm not going to say Twigs is lying about everything, but there could be a few details and situations she explained that weren't quite in the way they happened. Now, it also depends on evidence. Seeing that he did admit some, that makes her more believable. If he denied everything, well, now we got like a 50-50 situation. We got to see what the evidence is. But he actually admitted to some things, so that means I'm going to take some of what she says as truth. However, we still need evidence for certain things. And it would be nice to have evidence for, just what happened, just in case, just to be sure. And it continues. Twigs has stated that a portion of any financial winnings garnered from the lawsuit will be donated to charities supporting domestic violence survivors. "What I went through with my abuser is hands down the worst thing I've experienced in my whole life," Twigs told Elle in February 2021. "Recovering has been the hardest thing I've ever tried to do." Twigs and Lebouf dated for less than a year after meeting on the set of Honey Boy in 2018. So that's it. I feel, all in all, this was a pretty fair article. If I take all this at face value, I feel like I know a little bit more about it right now. So moving forward, it'll probably be something interesting to watch. Anyway, let me know what you think down below. Doing pop culture, entertainment, things like that. Consider subscribing here. If you don't subscribe, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.